Alright, got my little ratchet here, my tool. See how much attention it takes to tighten these. Okay, they're almost all the way down. You can still see how we got clearance and everything. So these are tapered screws, so they will get tight when they go down. There we go. And I'm not tightening it very tight, just enough to put pressure on it. Okay, I think I got all of them. Yep. Some might be up still. Yeah, it's still up. Tight. Okay, now we're not rattling. This is how it's firm. So now we're going to go ahead and drill all these other holes out, because we're using these ones here that we already did to center up for all these. And it probably wouldn't hurt to have these in here a little bit, just to make sure they were not way off center. So I'm just going to double check these and make sure they're still centered. You see how they go right in the holes. So shows you how good they centered back up. I'll just double check these to make sure all the holes are good. Yep, they're good. So I should have had all those in there before I tightened them down, but you can see how well things centered back up to where they belong. The screws go right in the holes like they were in there before. So it just shows you how good of a job it is. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and indicate every one of these holes, plot them out, and we'll come back and drill them again. Alright, we got the cover up on here. Got the first hole drilled back over in the corner. So this is how you plot out where it goes. You take your drill bit here, and you kind of just go up and down, and you center it over the hole. You can hear it bouncing on the edge of the hole. So you do 90 degrees apart from each other. And you turn it 180 and check it, and if it bounces off the side of the hole, you come back a little bit. You go 90 degrees and check the other side of the hole. That's good. So you're checking the 4 different planes. So, like I said, first you center it up this way to this way. If the drill hits on one side like this and goes that way, then you move the head over until it goes straight up and down. And you turn it 90 degrees. Can't even see my fingers, can you? You can't explain that, you can't see. Yeah. Get over here. There we go. Now we can explain it better. Basically, you're listening to it there. It's hitting on the hole. And if it goes this direction here, the bit will flex like that. If it does, then you move the head over further toward this direction here to take the load off the edge of the drill. So let me just do one here. We'll knock it off center a little bit. And a little bit more so you see it. See how the drill kind of cocks over a little bit. You can also hear it hitting on it. So you bring it back until it hits the real light. Go a little bit more. See, it's not hardly even hitting now. And you turn your drill 180. And you hear how it really chunks over there. See how it really goes over? So I'll go a little more. Now it goes in nice and even. You turn it 180 degrees, check it again. And it goes nice and even, see? So we're pretty centered. And then you turn it 90 degrees this other direction. And you do the same check. And you go 180. Check it again. See, it just barely hits right there. So that's only a couple thou of air. So I just barely kick it. And you hear how it just barely even touches now. Turn 80 again, check it again. And it's not hitting. So that's how you center them up. The reason you're going back and forth is because the drill doesn't always chuck up evenly up in the chuck. and the drill might have a slight bend to it, so that just compensates for the errors when you do it both directions. Anyway, that's how you do it. You do it to every hole, and then after you do that, we just go ahead and drill them. Put it in gear, hit the button, and drill the hole. Come out the bottom down there. And then that one's done. And then I go up here and I read the digital numbers up there. And I write them down on my pad here. And I keep track where everything's at. So right now we zeroed out way back over here on this one. Down here by my finger. So I'm going to go around this whole cover, do the whole thing. Then we helicoil it. And I'll show you what the helicoils look like after install. I didn't do it last time. So you don't need to watch me do all the same work again. So we'll skip it.